the build up to this episode 7, I knew it 6 months earlier, 7, 8 months earlier. I read all of the scripts and I knew what it would take in order to get to that moment. And it was all building towards that.
Walton Goggins says he waited 6 months and 7 hours to film that highly anticipated scene during Sunday's episode of The White Lotus. Warning, major spoilers from The White Lotus Season 3, Episode 7 ahead. Goggins told The Hollywood Reporter that the apparent culmination of his anti-hero's journey, where his character Rick confronts the man he believes killed his father, wasn't filmed until almost the very end of the Thailand shoot, and the relief on his face at the end of the episode is as much his own as it is Rick's.
It took me 6 months and 7 hours of this experience to smile, to really smile.
Goggins has not been shy about how difficult the White Lotus shoot was for him. Rick's reasons for being so surly weren't revealed until the season was halfway done.
It takes until episode 4 for the audience to really understand the motivations for this guy, where everybody else's motivations are pretty clear. In episode 1.
His motivations were, of course, revenge. Goggins shared this about filming the scene where Rick confronts Jim, played by Scott Glenn.
Rick he's just a lost boy, isn't he? And he's just looking for answers as much as he's looking for revenge. And over the course of that conversation, predicated on the things that have happened before at the White Lotus, and things that he's kind of come in his life, or maybe he was always capable of this transition, but are reaching this level. But he saw him for who he was, and all of the pain and all of the power that this man had over me was gone. That there was no boogeyman in the closet anymore.
Rick, of course, decides to spare Jim in that moment. And true to the indulgent spirit of the White Lotus, the abandoned revenge killing is followed by a Bangkok bender, with Sam Rockwell's character Frank abandoning his sobriety. And while Frank really lives it up, it's Rick who looks happiest with the events of the day.
As an actor, all of a sudden, 10,000 pounds off my shoulder was lifted. And that smile was so genuine. It was real, and getting to go through that experience with Sam Rockwell was arguably one of the great times of my life.
The White Lotus will release its Season 3 finale on Sunday at 9 p.m. on HBO and Max. For more on this story, go to THR.com. This is The Hollywood Reporter News.